Murder. Chick, check, chick, check. Chickity, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. So I was packing up the whole stead here for moving back to the rents and what I started packing up like 2 weeks ago. I think I got like 5 days left on the lease, and I'm gonna go ahead and renew unless I can buy this property. It's a $50,000 house. It's on a .22 acre lot, and the square foot homestead is like 1,100 square feet, as opposed to renting a 780 square foot for what 725 utilities included. I'd be paying something like 960 total with utilities, 300 for the to pay the loan back plus interest, and then 300 for property tax and something else there, and then another 300 for utilities, and that'll be over 180 months, and it'd be like something like 930 or 960 bucks a month, and I'd have my own .22, So there's that, and then there's getting to a little smoke. It's been a few days. I got spirits now. I'm fresh out the shower. Put on a bunch of cologne and things, so it had been a few days, and I was just out here at the bar and packing gnome, and I was like, there's no one to talk to anymore. Normally I spice things up with the gnome back at Scarlett's around all the Pequot quartz from the crematorium, the Pequot crystal, because it's got like 1,000 dead bodies, cremated ashes scattered on it over the past couple hundred years. So I try vibing with the crystal by getting talking to it and going, whether it be a coyote skull or a gnome, like if I had a wooden Indian, or something similar, and then just shoot the breeze with the thin air, so there was that. And the last time I was out here, it was like, I'm all alone, like there's no one to talk to anymore. I had a couple of nitrous monsters and smoked some New York City diesel CBD buds, and got all freshened up in the shower. It's like I got a second wind, and there's no one here. Oh yeah, I was doing a radio show, the NBC New England radio show, just 15 minutes further than the 15-minute trek to the Fort Trumbull Nuclear Submarine Parking spot, Fort Trumbull State Park in New London. Is it America? America! It's contested, or it has been for a decade now. Well, I knew it as an adult, over the age of 18. It was the Hussein administration, and he imported 3,000 incumbent employees to General Dynamics, Electric Boat, and the United States Navy in the Groton barracks. So that's the next, 1,000 in each spot. That's employees imported from the Middle East, going for a green card with work visa, or not going for a green card but here on work visa for like a decade, building bombs and underwater ships, underwater ship accessories like bombs, and not much else, So there was that. And then there was, it's only been a couple of years, they left, we're packed up, but they'll visit now and again, if they need to or whatever. 6 months into the first year of Donald Trump, they all left. So a couple of years go by, and I got myself my own flat. It's a half caravan. So I'm out here and I'm thinking, geez, I'm all by myself. I need a shake. And so I start thinking about bare knuckle boxing again, like how I was paid my way through the city, And in this corner, with a waist size 28 and a chest 46, weighing 150, 6 foot tall, lifting 1,100 pounds in reps, the Mohegan Cherokee NBC. I am not the John the Bull. There's no jiu-jitsu kicks about it in the bare knuckle boxing. That was a little bit of, I fell into a little bit of, I got my second name and had some dreams and things, but it was depressing without the record on. So I'll get to the smoke and see where the tobacco leads. It's just like a sacred or religious sacrament, things like that. If anyone was Native American stuff, nobody moves or anything, Anyway, so there was that. And it's only 1,100 on the overhead pole, my free weight's 160, my leg press is 780, and my bench 350, so run, between 11 and 14 sprint, I mean, maybe a 16-mile-an-hour sprint most, but it's like between 11 and 14 for a run, I guess. And I'm not in shape. I'm not in shape. I've been smoking a pack a day and not exercising, and I've been eating junk food instead of keeping on the protein because I want some Buddha belly. I want to pack on some flutters. I was 280 pounds with a waist size 38 is what I was a big boy, and but that was after I started pumping my muscle up when I was like 12. It was September 11th, 2001, and a couple months later, so within a quarter year, I boarded a submarine with Grandpa and Co. And we went to the Long Island Underwater Sound Research Laboratories for 100 days. And I didn't do much, but like the first smidge of the 50 Cent video in the club, the music video where he's sitting there in some kind of strange laboratory setting, just crunching upside down and pumping weight and things. So it was kind of like that, because the Pentagon was just bombed, Manhattan blew up, and we're sitting next to nuclear ICBMs for the Navy admirals. So there was that, and then when 2002 I started volunteering. 2003, Coast Guard, Navy, Fire, Police, Medic, BSA, Red Cross, High School, Grateful Dead, all at the same time. Meanwhile, you're with a Native American medicine woman of the Mohican tribe over 100 years of age that's known you since birth. So you want to do some Native American church thing too. At least smoke some tobacco and drink some Budweiser, and you're only 13 years old, doing all that until you're 18. A little bit of a head injury in New York led me to 4,300 days off my feet in this script. So it's not like I ain't done nothing and never will. I got family in high places. I mentioned my great-grandmother Phoebe, Albert Hoffman's first cousin, lived with Albert Hoffman, the Swiss inventor of LSD-25, from 1908 to 1938-ish, before she got captured by the Nazi Party when they blitzkrieged Switzerland and stole it for the Holocaust concentration camps. She came to America as a survivor. After that, worked in Manhattan for 40 years, invested in her own Hoffman skyscraper idea, but alas, there's no Hoffman skyscraper, and instead she put her earnings into the Trumps and the Hellmans, and they just happen to be the presidential family these days. The Trumps specifically, yes, but Paris is Abica's best friend since the age of 5. My Nana, Phoebe, she was still alive when I was born. I was planned for 3 years with Jerry Garcia, Bob Weir, etc., the Grateful Dead, original Grateful Dead, Brent Midland, and blood-tied family member Sugar Ree. And then 3 years later, I sprout out the womb, and I had all these investment sources all around me for this rich childhood celebrity. I was like a Gerber baby. Might as well have been born into the set of General Hospital, except I dipped out when I was 12. Supposedly, I've yet to resurface as a public figure, so there's that, and I don't have, access, even internal knowledge of, how to access any kind of cash, so I can just jump into Hollywood and be the number one, or Grateful Dead and anything, GDP Underground, whatever, There's one great-grandmother, my her husband, right, my granny, is John Wolfe, and he began playing cards, the king of Botany. He died in the 50s. Werner, right, my great-grandfather, bought the Fairlane that Jerry drove in the telephone pole, Route 85 in Waterford. I never knew him. They both died in the 50s. So is the Navy, And there's more, my granddad on my Scottish side, who was John Lennon from the Beatles' first cousin, and Bob Shepard, Bob Weir from the Grateful Dead's first cousin. His last name is Lennon and Shepard on his dad's and mom's. He was FBI for 40 years. It's a hell of a career, So he brought me to the Coast Guard Academy in 1996, where I wound up shaking hands with Clinton and Chelsea Clinton. And I met the Bush family in the next administration. 2008 came along, and I've been off my feet doctor's orders for 4,300 consecutive days, like the uncle dead on the side of the road, So I get my pack a day, I have my one pill, Zolcab or whatever, for a couple of years. It was a 12 milligram every 12 hours and 30 milligrams in yesterday's. I was in New York. I was playing a superhero, but I was only 18. And some terrorist had a Kalashnikov out the skyscraper window, popped me through the head once. So that was once. It happened once 11 years ago. They figure I should be fine. A half a year, maybe a quarter, but so it's not like I just started training for all that when I was 12 or 13 or 11 underwater. I was 7 years old, 6 years old, shooting with my namesake, Drew, from the Sea Cat. It's the boat, the submarine that went from New London to China and then back to New London. The submarine, weaseled into the submarine. He was a sniper. He enlisted through his riflery and he got into the Navy and he got in the boat and he went over to China and he's over there plunking, trying to attract the general leader of China so they could evacuate Japan before the two atomic bombs. So he was a sniper then. He stayed a sniper in the service all throughout his career. He's still alive. He's still alive as much as my neighbor who I spent 4,600 days with from 2006, just 350 days ago when I moved in here, said. 15 minutes closer than nuclear submarine days. He saw the Manhattan towers explode from the Manhattan Public Library. He was a gardener there after being let go of charges through the Sicilian Mafia. He was born in 1910 Sicily. He came to New York 1930 something, New York City. And so he was within the Sicilian ghetto, quote unquote, where all the Sicilians lived, all the way up to 1950 till Lord knows what. He probably didn't want to, but thought it was exciting at the time, and he was young, taking a drum barrel Thompson gun through the cop cars and bootlegging Canadian whiskey is what he was doing. And besides that, there was brothels and card sharks in New York City, 1940, so 1938, and things. So he met my grandpa in 1950 in New London at 33 Golden Street, a little bit of a basement dugout thing. And Gramps was just home from the war with his Congressional Medal of Honor, talking about how he's an accessory to mass murder, and all those that Chinese men didn't do nothing wrong in their hours and talk about. And then and he sits down and he said they start bonding over it. So they become best friends. It's like Gramps took off his decorated, World War II, jacket with the pin daggers on it and gave it to my old sister. He was Sicilian grandpa. Gramps passed away in 2003. Sicilian grandpa moved in 2006, and so he's wearing the jacket and he goes to family gatherings with something he's not at things. Then he's a godfather name, later, years and years and years later. Meanwhile, this area is still riddled with traffic. As if the indigenous local lost the battle of Wounded Knee in 1970 something. They put the highway right through New London. They've all got a gaudy parking garage. The interstate goes right through this antique, it's founded in 1776, with a 1690 Fort Trumbull or 1640 Fort Trumbull on top of it. There is up here, and then there was down south was Jamestown or something. Not the massacre thing, right? I don't even remember. It's like the Pilgrims with the Mayflower. 1600s, there were settlers here from, and then they battled in Europe, Britannia for 100 years after that, and then it's crazy. So they want the atomic bombs in Groton, and then because they wanted that, they need the highway to go through so it can get from the nuclear power station to the boat building. Family in high places, friends in low places, like Jack Daniels is my favorite whiskey, but I want stuff with black velvet. It's $10 for a nice decent glass bottle. I checked to go see if we still record. Alright, we'll call it at 14:30 or 25. Woo.